Hi there! Today we're going to be discussing the weld, trim, and intersect functions of CorelDRAW, fountain fills, and also extrusions. These are all basic things that every CorelDRAW user will need to know at some point, and we're going to be creating an element today that uses all of these commands in a fairly quick fashion. I'm going to be going fairly quickly, but you can always watch the video as many times as you need. So I'm going to create a circle by holding Control to constrain it to a perfect circle. Right-clicking, dragging, and pressing the right mouse button to duplicate. It's going to drag a copy off over there. Just going to put these together, shift-select them, and then you can weld them. I've assigned the W key on my keyboard to weld automatically. I'm going to select this shape, shift-select this one, press E to align it, move it inwards, drag a copy in like that, grab this one, shift-select the blob, press W, grab this, shift select the other piece, hit Control L to combine those, and what that does is it allows me to, it kind of knocks out that piece automatically. Now the next step is to grab the rectangle tool. I'm just going to drag it out something like that, shift select the blob, press E, and now it's aligned with that. I'm going to press W to weld that into place. Zoom in here. I'm going to create a little square there. I'm going to rotate it using Control to rotate it in perfect, 15-degree increments anyway. Hit Control R a few times to repeat that action, W to weld, and I'm going to move it into position here, something like that. Now I'm going to shift select the blob there, it's kind of a key, and if we go to the second command over here you can see that it's the trim command. I'm going to left click, go back to this object that I had created as my trimming tool, press delete to remove it. Now if we double click on our shape we're in node editing mode. So I'm going to grab a few nodes here and there and delete them. I'm also going to double click on the line over here, drag it out a bit like that. So now we have something that's somewhat resembling a key here. Now the next step is to learn about the intersect command. What that is anywhere that an object is overlapping another object, if you press the command you'll create a brand new object. So I'm going to create some channels on this key that you would see on a real key. I'm going to drag a copy down there. So let's grab that piece, shift select the other one, press the third button over here called the quick intersect command. Same thing with the bottom piece. Now I'm going to move those original tools out of the way. Now what you'll notice here is if I was to tint a little bit darker, you can see that right away I've got something that is resembling closer to a key. Now for fountain fills or gradients, just press the G key for that, drag across the face of your object. Just going to dump in a color there. Say drag yellow over there. And you can drag in various directions very quickly to get different shades. Now to copy that shade over to the other pieces, I'm just going to hold down Shift, right click, drag and drop onto another piece. Now I want this piece to be something like this where it has a bit of a shadow underneath there. Let's try that. And I'll copy that up to the next piece, something like this. Alright, it's coming along. I'm going to grab all of those pieces, select all those pieces, Control A will do that, right click, and that'll get rid of our any outlines that we had there. I'm also going to adjust the saturation on our key here. If I go to the effects menu, go to adjust, pick hue, saturation, lightness. Even though they're vector shapes, we can actually tone down the saturation there. I'm going to also adjust the color of this fountain fill here. Just going to go and grab a color, something like that. Drag and drop it in there. Let's see how that looks. Not too bad. You kind of get the right idea there. Anyway, so the final thing we want to cover here is how to add an extrusion to it. I'll just grab the interactive extrude tool. Just going to drag down a little bit. Now this extrude mode isn't quite what we're looking for, so I'm just going to pick another different mode there. Go up and move it more into position. Alright, and then I'm going to select this extrusion, press Control K to break it apart. There they are. I'm going to hold down the Control key, left click on black to tint them towards black, which is just basically making it darker. And now we have ourselves a key that we made quite quickly in CorelDRAW. You can also put some more time into it and play with fountain fills. Just going to zoom out so you can see that a little bit better. And if you enjoyed the tutorial, head on over to macromonster.com where all the CorelDRAW power users hang out for lots of macros and add-ons for both CorelDRAW and Corel Photo Paint. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Take care.